Hello everyone, it is MrFalconPunch, MrFalconPunch996, the underrated king, the recommendation master, and of course YouTube's #1 Doro Hidoro fanboy, back to bring you guys another new video. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a recommendation for the Get a Robo OVAs. Now, Get a Robo is a true classic in the world of anime and manga, as it introduced us all to combining and transforming robots, and today I'll be talking about its 3 awesome OVA series, being Shin Get a Robo, Shin Get a Robo vs. Neo Get a Robo, and Get a Robo Armageddon, as well as explain what order to watch them, as for newcomers it can get pretty confusing. Technically, you could jump into whichever of the 3 you feel like, as for the most part they do fill you in what you need to know, if you've never read the original manga. However, Shin Get a Robo I feel is the best OVA to start off with, since Shin Get a Robo is the only one of the 3 OVAs to center around the creation of the Get a Robo and the formation of the Getter team, rather than occurring in some event afterwards. Shin Get a Robo starts off somewhat similar to the original Get a Robo manga. The world's in danger by a monstrous threat, however instead of lizard people and robot dinosaurs like the original manga, this time it's the demonic race of Oni. In order to combat the Oni, Professor Saotome creates the legendary 3-in-1 robot Get a Robo, powered by the mysterious Getter race. However, the Get a Robo can't be piloted by just anyone, so he goes on a search where he eventually finds the badass Ryoma Nagare, the original hot-blooded and overly manly robot pilot, as well as pilot of Getter 1, the most used form of Get a Robo, as well as one of the most badass. Then there's Hayato Jin, a gang leader, who is the last person you expect to pilot humanity's last hope against demonic forces, though to his credit he's actually the most level-headed of the 3, and pilot of Getter 2, the original drill that pierced the heavens. And finally there is Benkei Musashi, a monk, who as a character is actually a combination of 2 other characters who piloted Getter 3 in the manga. The most underused form of Get a Robo, but it packs a lot of firepower. Together the 3 kick tons of Oni ass, and as the series progresses, uncover the dangers of the Getter rays and the power of Get a Robo. Now this is a pretty kick-ass OVA. It has tons of action both by giant robots and humans, which has always been my favorite aspect of Get a Robo. As with most Super Robot and even Mecha series, most of the action only is done by the robots and mechs. However, Get a Robo goes the extra mile and gives us plenty of great action outside the giant robots fighting monsters, which is much appreciated. But really besides that, there isn't much else to say about Shin Get a Robo. It's a badass, hot-blooded and manly, as well as a great way to start off Get a Robo. After Shin Get a Robo, there's Shin Get a Robo vs. Neo Get a Robo and Get a Robo Armageddon, both of which you can jump into at any time. However, for now we'll start off with Shin Get a Robo vs. Neo Get a Robo, which has a very confusing ass title, since it's not related to the Shin Get a Robo OVA we just talked about, as this OVA was made years earlier. And the title should really just be Shin Get a Robo, Neo Get a Robo kick mecha dinosaur ass together, since they don't really fight as the title may suggest. This OVA starts off after the events of the original manga, where the original Getter team take out the Reptilian Empire. Or so they think. As many years later, they seem to be making a comeback, only this time stronger than ever. To combat this, a new Get a Robo is made along with a new Getter team featuring Street Fighter Go Ichimonji, who is basically Ryoma Light, and 2 other pilots who just really aren't that memorable. Though don't worry, some of the original Getter team pilots are there, and they get plenty of screen time. And with that, we have plenty of badassery, both mechanical and human. And come on, this OVA has giant robots fighting mecha dinosaurs, which is like my ultimate 10-year-old fantasy, and it is awesome! However, the absolute greatest thing about this OVA is Jack King and his sister Maria King's giant robot, the Texas Mac. The most American robot, no, just the most American thing ever. And let's not forget that glorious English.
Texas Mac! Take off! Come on! It's so cool! Aha! ここは大使館 inside. Japan holds to a kanke nothing. Okay. Fire! Oh my goodness, it's so big. こいつは too much high power で. No! Problem だ! Okay. American people は Mega Mamoru. Shit. こうなったらフェイストファイトだ Let's go! Come on, Buster King! Hey yo! Come on, sweet UFO!
That's just fucking awesome. But anyways, let's move on to the final OVA, Get a Robo Armageddon. The most serious of the 3, as well as probably one of the greatest super robot animes ever, because holy shit, this is epic. Armageddon takes place in a sort of alternate reality from the original manga, where the world is attacked by shape-shifting aliens known as the Invaders, who also have the ability to possess humans and change them into monsters. To make matters worse, the creator of Get a Robo, Professor Satome, thought to be dead in this alternate reality, is alive and aiding the Invaders to destroy humanity. Once again, the Getter team must stop this great evil with the help of another new Getter team. And that is the basic outline of the plot, as there's much more going on with this series. However, we might dive into spoiler territory if I go too deep. While still in some ways the basic super robot story, there are plenty of interesting twists and turns. But overall, this OVA is just amazing. The setting, especially for the first couple episodes, really captures that Armageddon mood, as well as just makes Get a Robo really feel like humanity's last hope of survival, which is something I really never felt the other OVAs capture. Sure, the beginning might be a bit confusing, but it all clears up eventually. Now, I know at this point I'm going to sound extremely repetitive, but once again, this is just one badass OVA. It's downright epic and over the top, especially the final battle. And if you're a fan of giant robots, then you owe yourself to watch this OVA as well as the other Get a Robo OVAs. Especially if you're a fan of Transformers and Gurren Lagann, as these two series were heavily inspired by the greatness that is Get a Robo. And now it's time to wrap up this video. As always, I am MrFalconpunch 996. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, as well as check out Get a Robo, or you will be Falcon Punch in the face, so you better do it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.